Script Debugger is an AppleScript development environment made by a Canadian company called Late Night Software. Here I'm going to illustrate some ways in which you can productively connect AppleScript files to related information. This will help you edit AppleScript in a focused manner with minimal distraction. Now suppose on the web you come across a useful script like this one from our own Hookmark productivity forum. This script can replace Hookmark's default script for creating a new OmniFocus item. Before pasting this script into Hookmark, it's a good idea to test it out first in Script Debugger. So invoke Hookmark on this web page and choose hook to new ... and then we're going to choose Script Debugger from this list and hit the Enter key. And Hookmark, as you can see, has created this new it's a script file that's opened in Script Debugger. It has named the file according to the web page that we were on. It stored it. It's also created a link back to the original web page. So here you can see there's a link back to the web page. And if you go to the web page and invoke Hookmark, you'll also see that there's a link back to the file that we've created. So what we're going to do, we're going to select this entire script, which is something that you would often do. You find something useful on the web, and then you want to paste it in Script Debugger, and then you want to run it to make sure that it runs properly. And then let's see if it's created what we wanted in OmniFocus. And sure enough, it's created what we wanted, and it's given the tag hook to the item, which is what this particular topic is about. So we're happy that we've got something useful. Then while we're at it, I will just illustrate adding this to the OmniFocus default script that Hook uses for hook to new. So let's look at Hookmark scripts in preferences, go all the way down to OmniFocus, go to the new item script, and we can take this script that we found on the web. Now we're happy with it. We can use it to replace Hookmark's new item script. So we're going to save it here. Now let's just, for the fun of it, go back to the web page and do hook to new OmniFocus. And then we're going to create that item. And look at here, Hookmark has indeed created the new item. It's linked it back to the web page, and it's given the tag hook. So this is a useful script. We're happy Hookmark did its job. See, notice these two hooks from the web page now. When you use the hook to new command to create a file, Hookmark looks in the built-in templates and the custom templates to find the right file to use as a starting point. You can actually configure what is in this file to make it custom. I don't like this blank script, so I'm going to add these two lines to it. So the next time I do hook to new from anywhere, basically, to create a new script, this content will be in the script file. Leave that up to your imagination. Now I'd like to illustrate that the hook window shows you not only what is directly hooked to the current item, but you can also see what's indirectly hooked. So if we unfold this, we'll see that this is indirectly hooked because, to give you an example, press the front arrow key here, and then you see that the configurable tags is hooked to this OmniFocus task here. So that's kind of handy. Knowledge workers typically, before they actually do something, they create a task to do that thing. If it's a project, that'll take a few hours, okay? Often they use task management thing like Trello or Bugzilla. We use Bugzilla. So you notice that this is where the action item for the screencast that I'm creating is actually hosted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Hookmark up here, and the preference window came up, and I'm going to choose copy link. So I'm going to copy a link to this web page here, and I'm going to go back to my ScreenFlow file, which I'm going to show you because I'm doing this in ScreenFlow. And I'm going to invoke Hookmark, and I'm going to hook this ScreenFlow for making the screencast to the web page. So notice when I double click on that, it opens the web page. If I invoke Hookmark on the web page, I'm going to see a link back to the main file that this action is currently about, which is a ScreenFlow file. So that's pretty handy. Now, there are many more ways in which script editors are going to find Hook and Script Debugger useful and working well together. So if you have any comments or questions about that, come on to the forum and ask us, and we'll be happy to answer your questions.